Hello, Jin Gang. I'm early today. Very, very early. How you doing? I kinda like the earlier schedule, but I can't admit... No, I can't commit to being this early, so we'll just have to take it day by day whether I start at 5:30 or 6. But I do admit, getting to eat dinner before 11 p.m. is nice. It is nice on those early days. I'm thinking about trying Viktor again. I haven't played him in a long time. I haven't even played him that much since his, I guess, visual update. Not really rework, but his visual update. I used to enjoy him a lot, and it's not that I don't still enjoy him, but I will admit he doesn't feel as good to me right now. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Not even sure how I can eat that late. It's more out of necessity than anything. I don't mind eating dinner late, but I don't like to eat it that late. But I kind of have to, right? Because otherwise I'd have to eat dinner at not even 4 because I start getting ready for it. I'd have to eat dinner at 3. It's either basically 3 or 11, so I've opted for 11. It's just because of my stream schedule. I don't really think there's any way around that unless I were to, you know, take a break midstream and eat, but I'm not looking to do that. I'm not looking to do that. Alright, shall we get right into it? Yeah, I think we'll try some Viktor. We'll see how it goes. We'll try one game of him, perhaps. And if it goes terribly, we will bench him again for another couple months. Let the agony commence. Nah. It's gonna be good vibes. It's a Sunday, right? Good vibes. Except that, you know, tomorrow's Monday, so actually maybe it'll be bad vibes from everyone. But tomorrow is my weekend, so good vibes from me. So probably gonna play maybe one round of Slay the Spire tonight. We will see how it goes. I'm liking the schedule though, and I'm thinking we'll do the half league, half variety game Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think that's pretty good. I could do all league on Wednesday, but I think 3 days in a row of all league is a lot. Sometimes it's a lot when I'm not feeling like playing league. When I'm feeling like playing league, it's no problem, but I don't want to say I get burned out on League because I don't, but sometimes it's a little boring. Sometimes I don't really have a particular champ that I want to play, or you know what I mean? Sometimes I wake up and I go, man, I just want to play some Yorick, and I do that and I have fun, but then some days I wake up and I'm like, you know, I don't really care what I play. And those are the times when I have less fun with League, and then admittedly I just default to Vel'koz and then I have a good time. But that's kind of why I end up defaulting to Vel'koz a lot, because I could just have fun on him regardless, and he's a good champ for me to play when I don't know who I want to play. Because I always want to play Vel'koz. I am afraid I might get support, but I'm okay with that. As much as I want to play Viktor, I'm not, you know, I'm not super committed to it. I'm not super committed one way or the other. So we get support, we play maybe some Milio. Thinking Milio. Or Vel'koz. It's a good excuse to play Vel'koz. And I feel like that adds variety, right? Me being on support. You've been banning Vel as mid lane? What? Not a lot of people play him mid, though he is becoming more popular, I feel like, but mainly support. I don't see him mid really ever. Alright, I'm ready to play support. Listen, I'll take it today, Riot. You can give me my support games today. There you go. There, you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm not even gonna complain. I'm not super committed. What are we playing? I don't know. Play some Milio, maybe. Let's try to mix it up a little. Tiny bit. Give it a little razzle-dazzle. Oh, Would you look at that? It's a Viktor mid. Hello? There's a gnat? Interference? So when I inevitably int, no, it's this fruit fly. What? Oh god. I can't live like this. The thing is, Cosmo likes to have the door open because he likes to go out on the deck, and so he lets in all the critters from outside, and I don't appreciate it. I do love him, though. He's worth it. He's absolutely worth it. So how have you guys been? How have you been, Jin Gang? Do you have any good weekend plans coming up? Plans for the week. Have you made any plans this weekend for your week? Listen. It's Sunday, the brain's off. It's my Friday. I think tomorrow I'm going to the gym, so I got that planned. I've been doing the gym for longer periods of time on my days off. I will admit I'm going less frequently, less often throughout the week, but I'm going for longer periods of time, so, you know, it kind of evens out. I should go more often, though. So going to the gym, I'm thinking about maybe starting on a Fantasy Life video. I'm not sure, we'll see. Yeah, I think Milio's fine. I think picking something defensive into Draven would be good. Something with healing or shielding. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't go with Vel'koz. And I think Milio's not bad. We'll try it. I feel like Milio's shielding is really good. I love that he can have 2 charges, and it makes me just more want to play him than Janna. Yeah, I'm fine with getting put support today. You know, we'll have a chill day and then play some Slay the Spire. And by the way, guys, I'm still very new to Slay the Spire, so if you want to backseat game me, you are absolutely welcome to do so. They are looking like a lot of AD, unless Shaco goes AP, but still a lot of AD, kind of upfront damage, very squishy. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, there you go. They definitely needed some kind of tank in there. I'm seeing Pantheon every game, though. I'm kind of tired of him. I would not mind him getting a nerf just so I don't have to see him as often. Especially a Pantheon-driven bot lane. Now, Milio has decent peel, well, especially after 6. Before 6, it's, you know, it's okay. It's not bad. His Q is not bad. The main thing is, though, if Pantheon jumps on me, I may still die, so I'm gonna need to try to sit back a little bit. No reason to really play up front in this lane, especially, you know, since we have a Caitlyn. If we had something like a Samira, then certainly, but with Caitlyn, just kind of sit back. I don't think I switched my chroma. Whoops. Oh, well, we'll see what chroma we get. It's such a good Draven skin, though. It's really such a good Draven skin. This skin came out, like, right after I left bot lane, or right as I was leaving bot lane. I was really sad, because, man, is it a good skin. I do like his Fright Knight skin, though. I believe he has a Fright Knight skin. Hey Kishu, how you doing? You have any good plans for the week coming up? Oh, by the way, guys, I know you just live day by day. Hey, I respect it.
Keep an open
I know
mind,
I had mentioned
and we'll find meaning together.
Pito, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Not much. How you doing? We got put support, so we're just chilling this game. Hopefully, not gonna feed into this lane. I think it'll be just fine. I know my artist had made a guest appearance last stream, and I want to let you guys know we have an updated date. So it looks like I'm gonna get the rest of my assets probably around July 7th, and then when it comes to the custom chat box, that's looking like probably end of July. I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to make stream look really good. I'm going to get a starting soon screen, nice YouTube thumbnails, things like that. You have a chem unit test going? Oh, good luck. Oh god, chem is no joke. Good luck. Have you studied for it at least? Tell me you're at least as prepared as you can be. You're going to Korean barbecue? Delicious. I haven't had Korean food in a minute, so I cook a lot of Korean food, but I just haven't been cooking lately, and beyond that, our Korean market near us is actually closing for the summer, because they're doing renovation and adding a food court, so I'm really excited for that. But they're gonna be closed all summer, so I'm not gonna be able to get ingredients. Oh, calm down, I'm not gonna flash. Chill out. Not Victor's like, be careful. Nice ignite. Their level 1 is lethal, it's fine. I'm not concerned. It's so funny that that he's playing Victor mid, because I started up stream and I go, man, I just want to play Victor mid, and Riot's like, no, you have to play support. And again, I'm fine with it, but the irony, the absolute irony. I was gonna drop a ward in this bush, and then I just kind of forgot, so unfortunate. Yeah, you're not really playing Pantheon if you're not greeting and igniting under our tower level 1. Your bot lanes have been annoying. How so? A lot of feeding, a lot of flaming. The lovely combo of feed and flame. Yeah, bot lane's kind of, it's been something lately. You guys remember last stream with the Draven begging us to FF. You were in bot with your duo, the appointment had J4 and all this crazy stuff, yeah. I see Pantheon support basically every single game. And, I don't really mind it because typically I'm mid. But is this the support meta we want? Really good trap placement, by the way, Jingang. I do appreciate that. Not much I can do here. Obviously, I like to run up and press my Q, but it's not really something I should be doing. Because even if I do land a Q, Caitlyn can't follow up. She's kind of long range. So we'll poke where we can a tiny bit, but mostly we're going to be using our Q for disengage as Riot intended. New support gameplay, yeah. I started stream today, Cyber, and I go, I want to play Victor mid. And then Riot banished me to support. So, it's okay. I'm cool with it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'm cool with playing support for today. How you doing, Cyber? Do you have any good plans for this week? We went grocery shopping today. Admittedly, we didn't get a lot, but it was something at least, because we haven't really been grocery shopping or cooking too much. It's just one of those times where everyone in the house is just not feeling it.
The jungle isn't as creepy as it looks.
You can go in on this. That is such a shame. Good job though, Nunu. Good job. Good job. Hey Valor, I missed you too. How you doing? How you doing? Very, very nice to see you. I really wanted to get Draven there, but it's not in the cards. Your plans for the week are chillin' with me. I'll be here. Streaming 5 days a week. I do really want to get Draven. Yeah, the Shiko did go AP, so I'm not too concerned about his ganks. I'm never that concerned about AP Shaco. Particularly with ganking. You know, later game, yeah, he does a lot of damage. Boxes are annoying in the jungle, but with ganking, AP is not super bad in my opinion. Okay, that was some, Misfortune double up levels of of BS there. What's your beauty routine? Do you just wake up looking fancy? Well, thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. Just about nothing. I don't do anything. I just got out of the shower. Nah, I don't do a whole lot. I shower every other day. I wash my hair every shower, which I know is not the correct thing to do, but I do it anyway. And that's it. I was born cute. I did get a compliment on my hair today, which was really weird. I went to go get groceries, and one of the employees there was running after me, and he was like, "I love your hair." And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you." You know, how to make a cancer patient feel better, just compliment their hair. I'm surprised. Aw, thank you, you're sweet. I do appreciate that. No, I don't, it's not that I don't put an effort into my looks, it's just what am I supposed to do, right? I don't know, maybe style my hair more. I don't really know what my options would be anyway, so it's not out of laziness, it's more out of, I don't know anything about beauty. I really respect people that do, people that wear makeup and everything. I don't know how they do that. It seems like a lot of work, and people who do their hair, style their hair, yeah. I can't commit to that. I just turn on my webcam and I get made fun of and I don't really care because you guys are so sweet and you're worth it, and I don't really care about the bullies. Chris getting rizzed by grocery store play. I know, he was really sweet. I was like, wow. I mean, I've gotten compliments. I historically used to get compliments, but since cancer, not so much. Because I dress like a trash can, mostly. But on stream, I don't. On stream, I try to dress a little bit fancy. Nice. But no, I appreciate it. You guys are very sweet. I don't like that my mouse is going off screen. That's a little alarming, but some people find that attractive. The dress like a trash can part, I mean. Well, I'm glad people like that exist then. And most days I just wear pajamas these days. I can't be bothered to dress up to go to the grocery store, you know? I used to. But now I just dress up for my job, which is streaming. And even then, I only dress up from the waist up. I am in fact wearing Mario pajama pants from the waist down.
An enemy has been slain.
But yeah, no, I don't do much to really take care of my appearance. I just shower a lot. I do put on a face moisturizer after I shower, and that's it, because when I was going through transplant, the nurses told me I have to start using a moisturizer because it will destroy my skin. So that's it. So I've been using a moisturizer since then. Way you're wearing Mario pants destroying my reality. I got a compliment on them today, okay? He specifically said he liked my hair and my Mario pajama pants. I got them from Nintendo World a very long time ago, probably, I don't know, like 10 years ago. They still hold up and they are darn comfortable. Breaking the immersion that I'm not wearing dress pants.
Feels like the whole world is watching me.
You went out like that? Well, not with this top. Okay, I was wearing a sweatshirt on top and Mario pajama pants, and I somehow managed to get a compliment. 2, in fact. Many ways to attract a fellow gamer. Listen, I'm not looking to attract anyone. Gamer or otherwise.
An enemy has been slain.
An enemy has been slain.
This is the farthest
Since we met in season 6. I like how you say season 6, not the year, but the league season. We should recount our lives in terms of league seasons.
Let's go! Hey, amigo. You okay back there?
Nice. Jingang's doing a good amount of damage. And so Pantheon's gonna ult in, right? I mean, Draven's kind of low at this point. Yeah, I don't think he can. Either League Season 6 or 2017. Wow, it's so long ago, huh? I would have healed. I didn't think the backswing would kill him. Nunu, I'm so sorry.
An ally has been slain.
Had to heal to get that assist.
Has been slain.
That was the real shaker? Nice job. I feel really bad. I could have saved Nunu. Who would have thought? The Draven ult has felt very weak lately, so I'm pretty surprised. I mean, the BF sword, yeah, but... No, I do appreciate you guys a lot, thank you. Listen, it could be hard to go live some days. Today was not particularly difficult, but, you know, some days I sit down in front of the computer and I look at my webcam and I go, wow, yikes. Today was not one of those days, fortunately. Did you carry all the groceries in one trip? Yes, it was 3 bags. So between my mother and I, we did.
Or be feeding the animals with papa.
It's just his clone, but I guess we should get rid of it, because AP Shaco.
And then cousin Javi was like, "You're just a baby. I'm 12. Do I look like a baby to you?"
Headshot.
Yo, Milio's 12? Yeah, I guess I could see that. He looks a little younger to me, but I guess 12 doesn't look that far off.
Turret plating will soon fall.
By the way, I don't know how to build support, so feel free to criticize me. Alright, he does have his Bloodthirster. Yeah, this lane's kind of easy, because again, just picking Milio is good disengage. As long as I time it well with Pantheon, as I have been doing, he's not a huge issue.
An ally has been slain.
Viktor's out of mana. See, Asu's just walking into Viktor's stun. Okie dokie. Also, this guy builds Viktor the way I do. I like it a lot. Milio, your bubbles are satisfying. Here's another one. I've seen people build Blackfire on Viktor, but I can only do gun. No utility, only gun. Alright, I'm definitely gonna grab Ardent for my dear sweet Caitlyn. Ludens is much easier to proc with first strike. Yeah. I just like Ludens on him in general. So good. What did we get for groceries? Nothing super exciting, Cyber. I will be honest. It was not a very exciting grocery trip. We got stuff to make salad. We got chicken nuggies. Chicken nuggies are kind of exciting. Alright, time to swapsies. Yo, you need to be careful of the clone because he does a lot of damage. Oh, I like this guy. I like this guy a lot.
Shut down.
Not a bad trade. Even if it were to have been a bad trade, it's about sending a message. This guy gets me. Mundo's not building any very well. Well, I'm probably not either, so we're evenly matched. I was told to build this thing on Milio though, Echoes. But listen, I'm ready to build Season 5 support, just rush Ardent Sensor and call it a day.
My family is my guiding light.
Mundo is like drinking water with a fork. I like that a lot. Brother, I have my support item. I don't know what you're expecting.
Good thing I like walking.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna show the medallion what I'm made of.
Think again.
Fire burns, but it doesn't have to hurt.
So if I start being early more often than not, then does it mean that I'm early with stream? If I keep starting at 5:30 rather than 6, at what point is it no longer early?
Ally has been slain.
I guess probably once I put 5:30 on my schedule, but I refuse to do that. That's too much pressure. We gotta put 6. We gotta keep our expectations healthy.
Yeah! I meant to do that.
Boom. Headshot.
Wow, I feel like Milio's Q range is higher. I don't think they changed it, but it feels higher. It feels better than normal.
I'm not homesick.
Maybe I just haven't played
really,
Milio in a long time.
really miss my bed. Do it, Milio. Thanks, Hwei Icarus.
Siasu's kind of a silly dude. He's kind of a silly guy. He's kind of a silly guy though. He rushed Wit's End. I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it.
Killing spree.
I'm so glad
An
you're here.
ally has been slain.
Let's head back to our
I mean, Ardent Sensor would be good for Kled and Caitlyn mainly. I mean, it's nice for Viktor to kind of get his Q auto off slightly faster, but Moonstone's probably better. I'm gonna be honest, Moonstone's probably gonna be better. I just realized I have Eye of the Herald. My bad.
I'm gonna be the youngest kid
My
to
bad.
join the United.
I didn't mean to take that.
all for my family.
We could just put the Herald down here.
Has destroyed a turret.
I bet the pop is hard.
Has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Did you see that, Flamigo?
Alright, Yasuo is just kind of sitting bot, so yeah, at least Victor's going down to deal with that because, you know, even though Yasuo's 4 and 6, laying in pre-farm's not a great idea. Because he is still Yasuo. He's got to get his 0 and 11 power spike.
Leave them alone. I'm not lonely.
As expected. Pay no attention to the trap.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to save our Nunu very easily because he is building super squishy. I was actually afraid I was going to accidentally bump him over the wall to safety with my Q. I don't think that's necessarily possible on Milio, but it looked like it could have happened.
The light inside us, our feelings flame.
An ally has been slain.
What's this window doing? Crazy, especially when he only has armor.
My fire might look scary. Don't worry, it's totally safe.
Well, this is shaping up to be a really clean game.
Here you go. I carry my family with me.
Shut down. Dominating. An ally has been slain. Triple kill.
I don't know what's going on with the enemy team. Maybe it's their warm-up game too.
My Omele always says the
Maybe
ship that
it's their
sleeps gets
warm-up
carried
game
by the
too.
current. Wait, that doesn't
They do have a
sound-
lot of healing on their team. Mundo, Yasuo, and Draven as well. So might want to get some anti-healing. I myself might even grab an Oblivion Orb. It's not a great idea. There's not a super good option for Milio, I feel like.
Ever been from home?
Oh, sweet. Okay, Victor's got it covered. And I imagine Executioners is going to be on Caitlyn's list as well. Nice. Nice escape. Hey, well done, well done. There you go, we see Siege, should be able to grab him. Go ahead. Good. Mid Canyon Draven, don't disrespect us like that. Bot lane went pretty well too. Nah, GG's though, good job. Yeah, very well done by our whole team. We'll take a nice, we'll take a carry on the warm-up. Listen, I'll take a carry anytime, really. But especially on the warm-up.
Creativity is limitless, for better.
Hello,
or
Ham.
worse.
How's it going? How you doing? Got here a little late. No worries. I actually started early, so I don't really think you're late so much as I am early. So we will switch over to Slay the Spire probably around 7:30 or 8-ish my time. Probably not 7:30. I started, what, 30 minutes early? So 8 or 8:30, I should say. Rather than, you know, 8:30 or later. So. Alright, we'll see if we can get mid this time. If not, hey, listen, support gives me something a little different to play. I feel like I haven't played Slay the Spire in a lifetime, but I think it's only been a week. I think it's only been a week. You glad you went Kate into the Draven Pantheon? Yeah, I think it was a good idea. I do kind of miss your Jinx, but I will admit, Caitlyn's much better. Caitlyn Milio, I think, was a really good. They couldn't do anything. You know, you're never gonna be in range of them, and even if they jump on me, I just press Q on Pantheon mid jump. I'm sorry, why did some of these chats not come up? You know what? I think it's because Saribot pushed the chats up. So I apologize for not responding to you two. My rule with Milio is if it feels too far forward anyway. Yeah, I'm starting to agree with that. And eventually Icarus is going to start streaming at 4. No, I will never stream at 4 because I shower at 4. I have to shower and blow dry my hair. And when it comes to blow drying my hair, I just take the blow dryer and I just point it in different directions at my head. There's no rhyme or reason. How my hair comes out is just RNG. It's really just RNG. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I'll play Victor. Jinx versus Draven is tough because he'll outdamage you so hard. Yeah, anyone into Draven is pretty tough. So when it comes to picking an 80 carry into Draven, there's not a clear answer. I would pick something a little bit more defensive, like a Caitlyn. Do you want last pick? It's up to you, friend. I was trying to get top to swap with me. I don't know why I had, you know, I have expected Viktor to get banned. Listen, my Viktor's gonna be real rusty. I haven't played him in a minute. I'm gonna be rusty. Yes, I do see that he takes first strike now. That's probably particularly good even into melee champions like Yasuo and stuff. I do kind of like Aerie though. We'll take this for now. We'll see what we're laning into. I've never really taken first strike on anyone before. You got all the skins, yeah. I'm a big Viktor fan. Big fan of Viktor. I haven't played him in a minute though. To be honest, I didn't play him much since his visual update. I used to play him APC back a couple seasons ago. And, oh, love the background. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, my artist is fantastic. I'm currently working on getting some more assets from them as well. I do really appreciate that. You're saying you're going to be good, if not better, than our Viktor from last game? No, I'm saying quite the opposite. My Viktor's very rusty. Like I said, I haven't really played him since the visual update. So he's just feeling rusty. Last time I played him, I just felt rusty. Part of the problem is I'm very used to playing him bot lane. So playing him mid feels different. I'm used to playing him bot with a Nautilus. Oh, it's quite a team comp, huh? I'm not sure which one of these two is bot lane. Zeri and Senna don't really go to any other lane. Zeri jungled for a minute, I think. Maybe that was just chaos. Should we be building Rylai's? Yes, I've seen tanky Viktor. I never do too well building tank though, even on something like Swain. I build very squishy. I could try it. I don't know who I'm laning against. I'm assuming either Zeri or Senna. I guess we'll find out together. In that case, I think I'm gonna stick with Aerie. I think that's fine. First time is really weak though, yeah. Alright, good luck guys. Haven't seen a Yuumi in a long time. I know Jingang's pretty chill about having a Yuumi support, but it's not always the most fun to play with. It is Senna mid. Okie dokie. I'm fine with that. I guess. I'm fine with that. Really satisfying as Zero tosses. You play as Zero. I'm scared to play him. I've tried him once or twice and he's kinda difficult for me. I struggle to wrap my head around him. I haven't tried him in a long time, but he's a champ I would like to be good at. He's really cool, he's really stylish. He just feels difficult to me. Quite the opposite. You enjoy Yuumis? Well, good. I'm happy for you. You're just a chill guy after all. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Viktors building Roa, come to think of it. I don't really like Roa though. Quite the— oh, you don't. Okay, I thought I remembered you saying you're not a huge fan of Yuumi.
Me from helping others, but now I can, and I must.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, I really just like having another body in bot lane.
A gentle voice facilitates the greatest change.
I never really did well with the Yuumi. Just historically. Yuumi's sort of the exact opposite of what I personally enjoy in a support. I enjoy a lot of upfront engage CC. And especially since they took away her heal. Back when she had her heal, okay, I could see it. But now that's just a shield. I do think the heal was too strong, but I feel that the shield is too weak, so I kind of wish that there was something in between that they could give her. Maybe you could activate it for a regen over time, something, I don't know. So it's a heal, but it goes slowly. Okay, she passed the vibe check. Now, I don't play a lot of Senna, so I'm not super familiar with her. I know her kit, but I don't really know when she gets strong. I also don't know what she builds these days. I know that she scales really well, but I don't really know the sort of nuances of her. Baker's been going Q evolve first. Really? Okay, interesting. I do like the E evolve first, of course, for farming, but I could see the argument for Q.
Is expanding beyond
Tried it last game and it went well with the spacing. Okay. Maybe into something like Yasuo I could see. I'm not so sure into Senna though. She's kind of high range. Against range, you would still go E. Yeah, yes. I was thinking the exact same thing. Yeah, I ain't no faker. So when she lands her root on me, it won't be a bad idea to throw my Q as long as it's, you know, off cooldown so I can get my empowered auto, because then she kind of has to come into range for it if she wants to follow up on her CC. Viego's also kind of rough.
all may benefit from my knowledge.
Historically, I don't do that well into Viego ganks. Well, speak of the devil, he shall appear, and all that. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about things like that exactly. Unfortunate. At least I didn't have to use my teleport. I am down 50% in farm, but it's okay. Hey Noir, how are you? Draven support. I've seen crazier. What's the build? At least tell me the build. Driven support that leaves your lane at 9 minutes while you're playing Jhin. That was what you had to deal with your first Jhin game yesterday. Well, maybe it was his warm-up too. He wanted to warm up with some Draven support. Wow, that's crazy. Was he just mad? Did he get auto-filled and he was just mad or something? Listen, play Draven support, but at least have a duo. I didn't have anything. I'm so sorry, friend.
My commune speaks highly of this shop.
It was swift play, nothing serious, it's just funny. Well, just the fact that he queued up swift play. With that, well, you know. What can you do, huh? Yeah. That's just gonna be how this lane goes. Just kind of over and over. I don't really know what to do into Viego ganks. I guess ward a little bit deeper, but it's a little exhausting.
Great achievements often arise from failure.
The Zeri went 28 and 6. Yeah, it's about what I expect into Draven support. Hello, Ivory. How you doing?
Transcend our limitations.
Our bot lane wasn't quite there. I wanted to go in and help, but dude, I'm exhausted. I'm tired, man. In other news, really enjoy Caitlyn bot and Kindred jungle. I love Kindred. I really wish that Kindred could be an AD carry or just a laner in general, because I don't want to play jungle, but I really want to play Kindred. Season 6 of League, I've seen a lot of weird meta. Yeah, every season has kind of had its weird meta.
Collective strength is eternal power.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk up to her and die, sorry friends, but I will be here to help you out as much as I can, at least.
Shut down.
Barely even know how to jungle and you're clueless. No, I get you. I used to play her, I used to play her AD carry a tiny bit. Not a lot though, getting the marks was obviously a pain in the butt. So you just kind of had to function without marks for the most part. It's okay. If the Nunu wants the kill because I got ganked 3 times in 6 minutes, that's fine. I don't mind. It's no worries.
For the first time, my mind and body are in harmony.
She's probably going up, by the way, and I cannot follow her, and I know I'm gonna get flamed for it, but I just really am not in a position to be able to follow right now. Unfortunately. When Kindred wanna go mid outside of jungle? No, I agree. Yep, I was actually going to make the joke where I'm like, I could maybe get away with playing Kindred mid. She's pretty low range, though.
Rigid minds cannot evolve.
An enemy has been slain.
The arcane allows me to see potential.
Yeah, I know he's on his way, but I do need to be careful.
The advantages of an extra arm are quite.
An ally has been slain.
Kindreds are best in the jungle, only becomes truly monstrous with enough marks. I agree, yeah. There are quite a couple of jungle champions that I wish were better at lane, because again, I just don't want to jungle. I'm here, but I'm pretty low.
My arrival is imminent.
Things like Viego, I know he can be played a little bit top lane, same with Kayn, but they're not fantastic in lane. I think I still die here. Okay, it's fine. I'll take an assist, I don't care. I'm good with that. Imagine if Kindred marks could spawn on cannon minions when not playing the jungle. I agree. I feel like there could be some little way to make her work. Kindred's one I'd really like to play outside the jungle. Kayn, Viego. I see Briar top sometimes, but Briar looks pretty fun. Briar looks pretty fun as well.
I must be patient.
I do appreciate this Nunu. He's quite a sweetie pie trying to help me out. I mean, Viego's support. Gene Gang? Are we queuing up next game? I'll play a nice game of Viego support. Listen, I'm fine getting this Nunu fed because, quite frankly, I'm not playing very well, so... What was he doing? Okay. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we should have known that was a bait. The Milio at 1 HP was just standing there. It's kind of on me. Whatever ninth circle fell you entered with the Draven support game. Okay, so we prefer Viego support over Draven support. We need the tier list of off-meta supports. I did have a Trundle support one time, a long time ago, and I didn't trust him, but he was a one-trick Trundle, and he was actually really good. He got me crazy fed. At least Viego CC, yeah. And honestly, his ult would be kinda nice bot lane. It wouldn't be terrible. Alright, Viego's top side. Trying to improve your macro isn't bad if you say so yourself. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, obviously this game, I'm playing terribly. But I think in general my macro's pretty good. I think my macro's not great. I do attribute that to having played nothing but AD carry, where you don't need macro. Alright. Alright, Senna. You have zero situational awareness. I've been there. I do think my awareness is a lot worse when I stream because I'm obviously pretty distracted between chat and looking at the minimap and trying to manage everything. They do have some pretty nasty AD. I can't really justify armored boots, but their AD's kind of nasty. I know this is weird, but I'm just gonna grab these because it feels irresponsible not to. Looks like Yumi's going AP. Maybe they're not building MR anyways. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, Mundo's Mundo though.
An enemy has been slain.
I was kind of expecting to not do well today on League anyway because I came into it not knowing what I want to play, and that's always just when the vibe is off. If I don't have a particular passion to play anything, I'm not going to play well. That's why I'm like, man, do I just default to Vel'koz? But I've been defaulting to Vel'koz for so many games now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
But I could. Back to Kindred talk. You sold. Just clear your first game. Obviously, you're gonna have stupid moments where you wasted 20 seconds on Grub because you kept resetting it. That'd be me if I attempted to jungle again, so I get you. Okay. At least Nunu's getting kind of fed off shutdowns, huh? Senna just kind of does crazy damage, so I'm not really looking to fight her. I'm mostly just looking to team fight. I can definitely still be relevant in team fights, but in terms of 1v1ing, not looking to do that. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about Kindred. There is some, I don't want to say RNG to it, but there is some, you know, luck involved, and I don't like that on any champ. Oh boy. They are quite fed. Mundo's very fed, Zeri's very fed, and Viego's very fed. I don't want to rush Zhonya's, but at this point I kind of feel like I need to. We need a Drake. Yeah, we need a lot of things. We need FF. Yumi, that's not the spirit. Yumi, friend, I'm split pushing. I'm split pushing here. Don't you want to be with the team?
A logical necessity.
An ally has been slain.
Playing bot and jungle, gotta figure out who to play mid. You want to play a mage that isn't Fiddlesticks? Fiddles is so fun though. He's another champ that would convince me to play jungle, I'll tell you. There's a lot of good picks mid. I don't know where to start. Mage is a pretty big category. I know a lot of people enjoy Syndra. We were talking about Azir earlier, but the learning curve on Azir just feels... it's daunting. It's a little bit daunting to me. I'm not looking to fight 6 and Ozeri. I'm not even looking to fight 2 and 2 Senna.
With more to come.
I think Xerath is a really good pick. I think he's really worth learning. Of course, Veigar is very easy to pick up. Okay, that's fine. We got his flush. I'm good with it. I shouldn't have stayed. I shouldn't have stayed. Looks like Mundo's ending here though.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Lux is basically your old main in Terra with the go straight line. Yeah, Lux is good. Lux is good, and she's always getting new skins. So, you know, if you spend money on League. You know what I was thinking about recently? Zoe. I don't think I'm gonna play her again. I played her at release, she's fun. But man, you could do some really, really silly things with her if you put the time into her. She is stupid busted if you put the time into her. I cannot stand laning into Zoe mains.
Fully experience this, but I'm glad I can still share it with you.
Icarus should cosplay as Elementalist looks. No, it's okay. I'm not that type of person that wears like dresses or anything. It's just not, that's not my thing.
Collective strength is eternal.
I already don't feel very comfortable wearing makeup, let alone dresses. It's just not my thing. Man, I didn't even get the kill there. I can't snag a single kill. Well, sorry for the bad game, guys. I did warn you guys that, I wasn't really, sorry, I'm adjusting my green screen it? What, just wear, like, a green jumpsuit?
Your turret has been destroyed.
But no, I came into League today just being like, man, I don't really know who I want to play. So at that point, I probably should have just played Vel'koz. Should have just played some Vel'koz, but I feel the pressure to play other things. And don't get me wrong, I normally can play Viktor. I'm just, I'm not feeling it today. Jin's counts as a mage. Okay, by Riot's weird classification, yes, it looks like they still haven't really updated that. But it's because he kind of spellcasts a lot, so. But that's really old, the way that Riot, you know, classifies their champions. There's a spelling error in Nunu's description. What is the what's the spelling error?
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
GG's.
Has been destroyed.
We did what we could there. Okay, sorry. I thought they were done. Sorry about that. What can you do? You gotta have games like that. You gotta have bad games to enjoy the good games and to appreciate the good games. That's what I tell myself. I've been playing too much Risk of Rain 2. I forgot how to play League of Legends. Alright. Man, it must be nice to have a support. She tilted kind of quickly, but yeah, I get it. That was not a very good game. Yeah, Yuumi is an interesting champion. I've told you guys where I land on Yuumi as a champion, where I Ulta for no, I switched scenes. Couldn't be me, it'd be a great support, heck yeah. But you're not exactly a Yuumi player, are you, him? I mean, I'm glad Yuumi existed when she did, because I've told you guys the story about how when I was dying of stage 4 cancer, I wanted to play League or do anything, and So I actually played Yumi for a while because I could lay down in my bed on my laptop and play her and essentially not use a mouse. I think I even used my mouse pad or something, or like the scroll mount, you know what I'm talking about, that's on laptops. So I'm happy she existed for that purpose, but outside of that purpose of someone, you know, playing her because they physically can't play other champions, I don't really, you know, care for her as a champion outside of those cases. But you know, I'm also saying this from the AD carry perspective. It's not, you know, I can't speak to, you know, how Yumi players feel necessarily, because I don't really consider myself one. Even though I have a, you know, a good amount of points on hers from when I was dying. Your brother's a Yumi player? Yeah, I'll find the Yumi error next time. Don't remember what it was. I think it was on League website for Yumi. Typical, right? You know, Vel'koz used to play Yumi, yeah. That's when I played a lot of support. That's why I have a bunch of points on like Sona, even some on Nami, stuff like that, Thresh, because it was possible for me to play those champs. There's an extra letter, 3 U's. I have nothing against Yumi players. Let me make this clear. I have nothing against Yumi players, but I wouldn't want to AD carry and have a Yumi personally. Time to OTP Yumi. You know what? I'm power to ya. Do what your heart desires. Have to go to work? No worries, Jin Gang. Have a good day at work. Have a good day at work. I don't know what I'm gonna play, guys. We might just default to Vel'koz so that you don't have to see that abysmal performance again, but we'll see. The game mode where it's all one champs and it was Yumi's on both sides. How does that work? I guess Yumi can attach to another Yumi, right? So there would be one solo Yumi and then 2 Yumis with Yumis attached to them. It sounds... I don't know if it sounds fun. I don't know if it sounds fun, I'm gonna be honest. Yumiception. Another Zeri. Do you guys think it's the same Zeri? Because we haven't seen a lot of Zeris lately, it could be. How was that Zeri? Jingang just left, so I guess we will never know. Okay, these are the exact same champs from last game. I think I should just pick Vel'koz. Hello, Joe. How's it going?
Creativity is limitless.
Oh,
for
goodbye,
better or
Joe.
worse.
We play some Vel'koz. It'll be okay. Aurora's another champ that since her rework, I'm not... Oh, is that Nunu mid? Looks like it's Nunu mid. Aurora's another champion that since her rework, I just haven't really enjoyed her. They should reduce player count to 4 per match and make everyone pick Jhin. I agree with that. Oops, all Jhin. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Yeah, I will admit, some days League feels a little bit like a chore. Whoops, gotta reconnect. That's okay, right? Take your time. Sometimes League feels a little bit like a chore. And I will admit, this is one of those days. I have that many points on Vel'koz. I have almost 200,000. How exciting. I don't like Dark Harvest Ignite Nunu mid, though. I'm not the biggest fan of whatever that is.
Odd creatures of blood and flesh.
Welcome The summoners
Yeah, I don't know. Not a big fan of that.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Is Nessus mid a problem? I don't mind Nessus mid.
There is much to learn about
Back
this
to farming
world.
BP so you can get Twitch and try and bot next. Yo, Twitch is a lot of fun.
Minions have spawned.
I think every ADC is fun, with the exception of Zeri.
The pattern is clear.
Just like the rat energy. Oh, you would really enjoy Teemo then. You would really, you know, big Teemo energy. Your brother likes what, Yumi and Twitch? Is he just a friend of the forest creatures?
The void.
I have a feeling he'd also like Aurora. This is just like animal-based champions.
Their appendages seem redundant.
Teemo 2 or Cho'Gath. Twitch and ARAM is fun. Do you go AP? Right. He can heal a lot. Right, Nunu has some really good healing. We could grab an Oblivion Orb just to make him sad. So speaking of putting junglers in mid lane. Speaking of putting junglers in the mid lane. I don't think Nunu's it for junglers in the mid lane.
Genders are more easily discerned.
Listen, I'll take any Jhin content I can get. I'm so psyched that it's Ionia season. Giving 44 EXP, 44 gold. I like it. I've been saying I think Riot can do more with the silly game modes. I think they're really popular for a reason. They're very fun to play. I don't know why we're not doing more with silly game modes. The possibilities are endless. I understand it's a lot of work to program and... Okay, Remus, you didn't have to flash friend. I was gonna auto, but that's okay. Hey, I'm cool with sharing the well. Good job. Now, we're definitely gonna grab our lost chapter, but I'm actually thinking about grabbing Oblivion Orb. It sounds silly, but the healing is the one thing that's gonna prevent me from really poking him down properly. Hey, Chaos, how you doing? You got any good plans for this week? Yo, I gotta ask some of you guys when you're free, because I would not be opposed to playing Risk of Rain 2 with you guys. Make Nunu ult global. Right, spaghetti card, changing values, just 3 versions of 4 would be too hard. No, I agree. I'm just saying, maybe that's their excuse of, oh, they have to allocate their time and money and resources to other areas. But no, I agree. You're probably absolutely right, Noir. They got their whole team making them exalted skins, you know? feel like that Vel'koz maneuver. The flash ER. Send them right to the ER.
Unexpected.
More esports tournaments. Listen, Worlds is so hype. Going to Worlds in person was sick. I think that's what really made me fall in love with League of Legends. Getting to do that as a new player as well was crazy. Did he just run down, snowball, and ignite me? I tanked all that because I figured I could get some nice poke in.
Such fascinating evolution.
See you later, buddy. This dude's wild and crazy. Curse my ult cooldown.
Creature appears to seek its maternal unit.
An ally has been slain.
At this point, I kind of just want to wait. I just want to wait for a little bit more gold.
Human melting point remains inconsistent.
Is Senna ADing here? No, she's the support. She's killing it. I will say it's been nice to enjoy some games other than League as well. We will be playing Spire later tonight as well, which I'm kind of happy for because, like I said, it's not that I'm not enjoying League. I'm just not. I don't have a passion for it tonight, you know. So it's been nice. It's been nice playing Risk of Rain 2, which I would play on stream, but the thing about it is I'm so new to it that I don't think it would be very... Don't sway the Spire. I'm on my way. Get him! Get him! Go in! Shing, 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 shing. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. I thought... Okay. I know I shouldn't have placed my E there, but I really thought they would just run into it, you know? Teemo mushrooms, but they spawn passively in the jungle. Is she holding the wave for me? That is so sweet.
None have survived preliminary testing.
Thank you, friend. I don't have teleport, but that was so nice of you. Thank you. Hit him with the thank you. Got it. Oh. Is Vel'koz a girly? Ooh. Cafe Cuties Vel'koz? Cafe Cuties Vel'koz? I like that.
There is much to learn about
This Nunu kind of gave up on lane, so...
Rampage. Double kill.
Cafe Cuties Vel'koz?
Unstoppable. An ally has been slain.
Let's see what they're made of.
Okay, you know what? Forget that. I'm getting an Oblivion Orb. I've had enough. I've had enough. What are you? What is this? You need that much help? I mean, you do. Alright, you kinda do. You kinda do, buddy. I'm getting an Oblivion Orb. Just for that, I'm getting an Oblivion Orb. That's your punishment. I should get my boots first, but imagine if I just got an Oblivion Orb.
Genders are more easily discerned by the pitch of their cries.
Alistair coming in hot. He about to be a burger. Cafe Cuties Vel'koz. Yeah, see? My roommate gets me. You stupid, stinky Yeti and your stinky child on your back. Smelly.
Rich with information.
Yes, he'd be in a little suit. Well, yeah, the Senna came mid, and she was like, gotta help the girlies out, and I was like, girly Vel'koz, I was like, Cafe Cuties. I mean, he already has ruffles on his, pink chroma Vel'koz skin. That's pretty close to Cafe Cuties. That's about as close as I think I'll ever get to Cafe Cuties Vel'koz. Advanced Sushi Lifer exterminates small child and their oversized polar bear.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, good heavens.
Dominating.
What? Hello, friends? I'm sorry, I never question mark ping, but that was so beyond toxic. Thank you, Senna. Good job. Good job.
Enemy has been slain.
Good job. That was just uncalled for. That was just mean. Listen, you only question mark ping? Yeah. I know Zin really wanted me. I was saving my E and everything for Nunu ult, but then at a certain point, the man, the myth, the legend jumped on me, so...
The light here is harsh.
You don't even know the keybind for your question mark ping? Well, it's the same as all your other pings. I think by default it's T. No, that's my emote wheel. And I think, was that the default and I changed it to emote wheel? Or is that the default? That might be the default for emote wheel. But for ping, it's G, at least for me. I don't know if that's the default. You never ping? Well, you should ping at least helpful things. Default is alt? No way. You're messing, really? Do I have just little tiny fingies where I couldn't make that work?
An enemy has been
Dumb
slain.
Yeti. Hate this Yeti. Hate this 3 and 7 Yeti. I hate his Zinzao that he has with him. Thank you for the ping.
Such fascinating.
Because if someone's there... Okay, no. It was a ghost. Oh, Alistair was there. Nice. Use your palm to ping? Use your palm to ping? Hey, good morning, Floof. How's it going? How was your weekend?
Possess a variety of internal aromas.
Tell me all about the good times you had on BR chat. I'm getting this tower. I pretend I do not see. I just want tower.
Down. An enemy has been slain. Shut
Very sleepy. You know, I didn't sleep super well last night either. Was it last night? No, I got up early. I got woken up early and I just couldn't go back to sleep. So maybe a little tired, but honestly feeling okay, all things considered.
has destroyed a turret.
Using default hotkey since you created your account. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, Cyber, but
Enemy has been slain.
I would recommend... I think I'm gonna grab this. I would recommend looking into rebinding your controls, your keys. There's no reason not to, and if anything, it could just make it more comfortable and easier for you to play. Your bestie just woke you up. Okay, so... Oh, they have left.
A
GG's.
summoner has disconnected. Your turret has been destroyed.
Well, I think your bestie has special permission to wake you up, right? Can't be salty about that. Wow, the client is not lagging right now. This is crazy. Your hands are huge, so the default keybind works well enough for you. Oh, okay, you know, power to you. You're just a Chad. Alright, it's currently 7. We will probably swap at hello Q. Oh, okay, okay, there we go. It did go through. It just didn't look like it went through on my end. Since you're mostly just chilling on, yeah. Always good to have some company. Oh, it's a really cute icon. I can't tell who that is. Irelia? No, it's not Irelia. It's not Lux, is it? It's very cute, whoever that is. Why does Rai expect you to have friends? I do not, in fact, have anyone to play premates with. How am I supposed to get the 600 BP? Is there really, like, missions to play with friends? You could probably add people. Like, get into game and then just add people after the game and be like, hey, do you want to play? And I'm sure they'd be down. People are really down to make friends on League. I get added all the time, and I'm trash, so... Like how other people ping their ping lag in a game, I would ping my 240 ping just to send a message, yeah. Too bad you can't all chat your ping. I've always felt like that should be an option. Because imagine you're just dunking on them and then you just all chat your ping. There's a mission for playing 3 premates. Well, I definitely think you could find friends. Even if you're just going in ARAM, quick play, draft, people love queuing with other people, you know? You hit 190k ping once on another game that wasn't- Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure League doesn't go up that high. That's crazy. I'm pretty fortunate. My ping is really, really stable now since I moved. It was terrible in my last place, so really bad. Particularly the lag spikes. The ping spikes were bad. Alright, we're probably going to do 2 more games here, and then we'll do 1 run of Slay the Spire. I'm playing Vel'koz. I'm a one-trick pony. Wow, Senna every game today, huh? Dunking on NA all the way from the SEA region. That's kind of catchy, though. How you doing, roommate? Welcome home. Oh, what's wrong? You want to tell us about it? What's going on, friend? You want to talk about it? Nah. Nah, he don't. Do we go with our imitation cat fake? Do you see what I'm talking about? It's all pink and ruffly. This is the closest I think we're ever gonna get to cat fake cuties Vel'koz. Imagine how cute he would be. Come on. Come on, Riot. Hire me simply to design Vel'koz skins. I'm telling you, I would pay an exorbitant amount of money for a biblically accurate Vel'koz. I don't care to admit how much I would pay for it. See, the good thing about maining Vel'koz is that he doesn't get a lot of skins, right? So Riot's not going to get a lot of my money. I mean, he has a decent amount, but considering how long he's been in the game, it's not that many. I don't foresee him getting another skin for quite some time, because Vel'koz is still relatively new, kinda, sorta. You'd pay to gift Icarus a Vel'koz skin? I have all of them. I love playing into Zed. That's my favorite. That's great. It's fine. We got this. Not to worry. We have seen Senna every single game though. Did her buffs already go live? Or is that... I thought that was next patch, but it might be this patch. We saw Senna mid, we saw Senna support, and now we're seeing Senna ADC. That's the thing, Riot feels like she's just been made support at this point, so they want to buff her ADC, but then at that point she's also going to go mid, and I don't know how they're really going to balance Senna in terms of having her be ADC and support. I feel like she's always going to lean more towards one role depending on kind of items, how good her different builds are, things like that. You love Vel'koz? Alright, just for you. You play Vel'koz. Magical Girl Jhin? Sure. Listen, I'll take any Jhin skin. I even bought the ones that I didn't think were that good. I even bought Empyrean Jhin. I'm not a big fan of the Empyrean skin line. I'm not necessarily saying it's bad, but it's not for... I've never seen this skin in my life. Prestige Mythmaker Sivir. This splash looks like it's from 2019. What is this? Wait. This is a prestige skin? Am I hallucinating? I'm not normally so opinionated, but that looks like it was from 2019, right? Am I crazy? Oh yeah, SKT Jhin is pretty disgusting too, but I don't mind it that much. What is with that Sivir skin? That's not prestige skin. I think Riot's lying to me. I'll have none of it.
Welcome to Summoner's
Give me
Rift.
prestige Vel'koz.
Seconds until minions spawn.
Yo, this Clyde is such a nice dude. I'm the exact... Listen, I'm a nice person, right? In general, I think we'd consider me pretty wholesome. But when I'm ordered around, it makes me not want to do the thing. Even if I don't mind doing the thing. If somebody just tells me to do it without saying please, or like asking me, I just immediately become defiant. I'm like, nope. Nope. So this Clyde, he's a wholesome dude. He passes the vibe check with flying colors.
Creativity is
Star
limitless,
Guardian
for
Jhin.
better or worse.
He would be in the evil Star Guardians though. Yeah, like Noir is saying. Fiddle has so much personality considering he lacks personality, because yeah. I agree, that skin looks really, really sick. You think Jhin has a cute personality? I wouldn't say it's cute, but I like his personality. I wouldn't say it's cute though, no. I think he's cute. Charismatic is the right word. You're in the realm. You're in the realm. I don't know if charismatic is the exact right word, but yeah. Star Guardian Garen. Cyber, what skin do you want next for Garen? What skin do you want them to release for Garen? I haven't really thought about that. He could fit into a lot of skin lines kind of well.
First blood.
Okay, wholesome gamer. Good job. Is it just me, or does Zell look big? Who are you talking about, Jokaki? I'm larger than life, baby. Zed or Vel? That's some crazy fan fiction. Our child Zell? Well, yeah, I started with that, that potion. You know that, potion that makes you big? That minion. I started with the big potion. Pay attention, Joe. Pay attention. You're gonna get quizzed on this. Blood Moon Garen, that, you know, it's so funny that you say that, because as I said he would fit into skin lines, I'm like, okay, let me think of some skin lines, and then I thought Blood Moon, and I go, he wouldn't fit into skin lines. He wouldn't fit into a lot of the skin lines. Okay, sire. Okay, sir, Mr. Man, Mr. Jarvan. Mr. Jarvan. I could imagine High Noon Garen, though. What's the plan, Stan?
High concentration of subjects.
Oh, Ivory, you want to see Belveth in a pool party skin? You want to see her in a swimsuit? Do you like her personality, Ivory?
An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god, pool party Vel'koz and he's an octopus? Or a squid? She is a sea creature. Yeah, Vel'koz is a creature. Vel'koz is a creature.
Creatures mewling increases during dissection. Light here is harsh.
Creature wins. Creature beat ninja. Ocean Song, not pool party. Yeah, okay, that's... Ham brings up a point. I love the pool party skin line, right? And then I realized, man, I hate it now. Yeah, because it's Ocean Song now. I miss the old funky wonky pool party skins. That's a good point. I don't like the Ocean Song line.
It's exceptional.
Your headcanon is Leona is Garen's wife. You ship Garen and Leona. That's too much, like... too much muscle. That's too much muscle. See, now, between the two of them, they could carry all the groceries in one trip. They wouldn't even need a moving truck. You know, they could just carry all their boxes in by hand. They don't need a moving team. Alright, you know what? Actually, maybe there's some practicality to this, right? Alright, I'm just gonna wait 25 seconds and then kill this guy again. He's being a stinky man. Can you imagine their child champion's ability? Imagine the CC. Yeah, CC's in silence. That would be a cool game mode, right? To maybe kind of combine champ kits. I know that they have the one where you pick the different abilities, but it's not quite the same. Not quite the same, huh? That's enough creative liberty for one day.
Ah, the void. I miss the darkness.
Did not know the ult was called Lifeform Disintegration, Ray. Yeah, dude. I'd be disintegrating this man. I love Vel'koz. I love Vel'koz so much. How could anyone not love Vel'koz? Yo, this pro gamer's heading up. Ocean Song Icarus, I could never. I grew up on an island and I still could never. I could never. Different of Risk of Rain 2, if you ever stream it, you could have a thing to join queue. That's a good point, Ham. That's a good point. You know, I just feel like it wouldn't be super entertaining because ooh, good old, attaboy. Very nice. Well done. Pajama Icarus? Should we have a comfy pajama stream one day? My pajamas are not very exciting, guys. I hate to break it to you. I just be wearing, you know, a t-shirt and shorts, but... we could do a pajama stream. I actually have the Pajama Guardian Ezreal cosplay outfit, so could do that too. I do have some onesies. I just feel that I fear that Risk of Rain 2 would not be super entertaining for me to stream because I'm still really new to it. I have basically no idea what's going on. I just kill things and do very big damage numbers. So that's pretty much all I do. And then my friend tells me which items to pick up. And I go, okay. And he tells me what to kill. And I go, okay. And I do it. I am but a killing machine. So I wouldn't even know what to comment on. I'm just like, oh, there's an enemy. Okay, he's dead. That's it. That's how my experience with Risk of Rain 2 has gone so far.
Human melting point remains in
Show me your bikini bot? You would be very disappointed. Y'all would be very disappointed, trust me. Listen, I know it's cool these days to be wearing, I don't know, what are the people into? The cow-colored outfits and things. I'm not going to be doing any of that. I'll cosplay, but within my own lane, aka Hwei and Viktor. Get those tiny trifles. Nah. No. I absolutely lack any kind of confidence in that department. I've always been a rather modest person, and not for any, you know, moral or religious reasons, just because I just am, you know? Now that you mentioned Veigar, you're slightly tempted to play him. You can play Veigar, but don't become a Veigar player. People don't like them. I play Veigar, but I'm not a Veigar player. I play Veigar in a very mediocre fashion. That's why I'm still well-liked.
rich with information.
This Jarvan's really going for it.
Concentration subjects.
Killing Spire.
I'm like an assassin with the way I get in and get out. Get in, get a kill, get out. You play League for the funny, you change champs every day. I won't be a Veigar player. Good. Good, we haven't lost Noir. What runes? I like Comet. That's all I know. I just take what Riot recommends that has Comet on it. The only champion that I give any thoughts to my runes on is Vel'koz. You know? And even then, I just use one of 2 pre-made pages. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, he went that way? Luigi, Louis Gooey, get back here. Get back here, Louis Gooey. Hello, are we gonna... Zed, stop! Zed, you'll get in trouble. back off. I don't think I needed to flash there, but as a Vel'koz player, I need to respect the Zed and flash. It's just the law. It's the law, you know? It's about to queue Swift play, Veigar bot. Not a bad idea. Okay. Okie dokie. That was very rude of the minions to do that to me. Veigar APC is probably extremely good, especially with his cage. You can follow up very, very well. You can follow up very, very well on CC from your support. I would highly recommend Veigar bot. I would recommend playing it in draft, but you can do Swift play. APC, I would say, is more meta than ADC bot lane. Not now. I would say they're both even, but I would say, yeah, Veigar's very easy to play bot lane. I've played everything bot lane. I've played everything ADC specifically, like as the carry role. So if you ever want to know how something does in the carry role, just let me know. But I did this back when you only played ADC's bot lane. So I can't speak necessarily to today's meta where you can play anything bot lane, but I think it's still very similar. What's my peak rank? I don't play ranked anymore, unfortunately. I'm too, the thing is that, like, since chemo and stuff, my hands don't work very well. And I also have really bad attention span and memory issues. Oh, he's running it down. So I just don't feel it would be necessarily entertaining to watch me play ranked because I'm not very good anymore. And, you know, why watch an average player? Barrier flash. Yeah, depending on matchup, you could take barrier. I think that's fine. I would take teleport personally, but barrier's pretty meta bot lane. I always just take teleport on my mid laners. I don't know. Should I take barrier sometimes? Yeah, probably, but I don't. I do not. Easily a plat player. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, there's a lot, and plus that I wouldn't really be able to read chat and stuff as much. There's a lot of reasons why I just don't really want to play ranked. I would say I'm somewhat open to the idea. I'm open to the idea of maybe just doing it on an alternate account just so that there's less pressure. But I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm very good at the game. Maybe one day I will be. Okay, Jarvan the 4th. Thank you, Cled. Hey, Tempest, how you doing? How you doing? You got any good plans for this week? I've been asking everyone. Looks like he's probably gonna just get that. But just in case he needs the assist. Nope, he's got it. I'll roam bot with him. We're gonna be a pain. No, Tempest, I'm sorry. What's going on? I hope it goes smoothly for you. These darn minions are in my way. These gosh darn minions. I'll grab these for him so that he can head back. Hello Tassadar, how's it going? Love to see you play ranked like once a week. I would consider it. If you guys would be cool with just me playing on an alternate account just so that I feel less pressure, I would be cool with doing that. That is, I think, a good compromise. GG's. I would probably only play Vel'koz, though. I don't really think I'm good at any other champion anymore, to be honest. I also don't really feel like I have a secondary role, which is a little scary because, you know, because the problem is, right, I've told you guys that I queue support secondary, because it gets me mid the most often, by far. So, while I think I'm better at other roles, I want to get mid more often, so then I end up queuing support secondary, but then when I get support, I'm pretty bad. I mean, I could maybe just play Vel'koz support, right? But I'm not that good at him support. Yeah, GG, Dust. I don't know why I called you Dust. Desert, good job. Very, very well played. That Kled was really good, too. Someone suggests the stupidest pick you could think of, Garen support. My Swain is great. Yeah, my Swain's really good, too, I guess. That's a good point. I can play Swain. I had a matchup with Swain that I didn't like, though. Because I always joke that I can play Swain into any matchup, but I forget what the matchup was recently, and I was just miserable. And that was the first time I ever had that happen. And Hwei. The thing about Hwei is I kind of stopped playing him for a bit, and now I'm nervous to pick him back up. Which is weird, right? I should just pick him back up, and it would probably be fine, but I just haven't felt like I wanted to play him. Oh, that's a good point, Ivory. Yeah, I could just play him APC. I'd be much better at APC, but the problem is I suck with random supports. I am trash with random supports. Like, if I got a Yuumi, what would I do? Int? You know? Duo with you? I mean... yeah, it's a possibility. Let me see, what time is it? Okay, we definitely have time for one or two. Probably one more game. Do any subs want to re-queue? Here, I will just... Here, we're putting it back up just for one more game, just in case the sub wants to join me. If not, no pressure, I will queue another game. But you know what? I appreciate you guys telling me this. That might kind of bring some variety to my league content, so... We'll see. We'll see. It's not a bad idea. I would be open to it. Ah, Tempest. Let's go. Okay. Done. We end the queue. Alright. Do you guys want to do betting? There's a lot of you in chat, so let's do some betting. Let's do some betting. Okay. You support Suki? Oh, Tempest, please don't feel pressured to play support. I'm more talking about a rank setting. I don't mind playing support today because my heart's not super into League right now, so I'll go wherever. I don't care. It's more in a ranked setting because I'm not very good at support. So, but Ivory brings up a good point. Just queue APC secondary essentially. Bruh, I am a support main. No, I know. I'm just saying, don't feel tempted to queue it just for that reason. Oh, wow, your banner's really nice. What is this? Is this the Spirit Blossom banner? Looks really good. You just enjoy watching some higher stakes play? No, I agree. I agree. And I guess part of it is like, you know, I like queuing with you guys. That's probably the biggest part. I can't really do that in ranked. But you guys are right. If I do ranked maybe once a week, then everyone's happy. So, I'm traumatized from that LeBlanc Cyber. I actually just traumatized. Genuinely. It's always fun to play with friends, not me though I'm terrible. I don't mind if my friends are terrible. As long as they're not toxic, I don't care. I don't care. I'm bad too. We're all bad here. Sure, I appreciate you guys telling me that, though. Yeah, I'd be down to do ranked once a week, maybe. I was going to do ranked with a friend of mine, and then I kind of was bad and didn't do it, so... My roommate as well. Do you want to play ranked with me? I'll play ranked with you. I'll train with you. Little training montage. Alright, I'm down. I'm down. Oh, I heard about that game, Tassadar. I heard about it. I thought there was something people didn't like about it recently, though. I don't know. I haven't kept up on it. I know people were pretty hyped about it. The graphics do look pretty cool. I used to play The Sims a tiny bit as a kid, not much. First ranked game in years. Yeah, first ranked game since what, season 7? I don't know that I'm great at mid. I don't know anything about matchups. I just play Vel'koz, and I just know how to play Vel'koz. And Hwei, I guess, and Swain. Things like that. I don't really know anything about matchups beyond just, Zed should probably poo-poo on Vel'koz. I don't really know the intricacies, right? Because I don't play Zed. I don't play, 95% of the champs, and never really have. Vel'koz of the new ball, yeah. I fear that I lack kind of, I don't want to say macro knowledge, but just overall game knowledge. I don't really keep up with patches. My focus issues are pretty bad. So I have a lot of concerns, and I think I wouldn't be as good as I used to be, and that's something that's hard for me to accept, right? Because I used to be a pretty good player, and so to have to accept that I'm not as good as I used to be is tough. It's really tough, You colluded with your sister's BF and built her a PC for her birthday and installed Sims with all the expansion. Ah, that's awesome, Tassadar. That is really sweet. I bet she really, really appreciated that. Sounds very thoughtful. No, I do appreciate that though, guys. I will definitely consider that. What day are we thinking? Maybe either Monday or Tuesday, I think might be a good idea, or we could do Wednesday. But the thing about Wednesday is I was thinking about doing half League and half Variety. I was thinking about doing Variety 3 times a week, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then leaving Monday and Tuesday open to be League the whole time. So maybe you'd search for cats, or you take that over League any day. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Is limitless,
it's just, it can be difficult to, I don't know, just kind of the circumstances surrounding it, You have to head pat me. Get over here. Dude, I could use it. Is that Brand mid? I haven't seen him in a century. That's fine. If we're already on fire, he can't set us on fire, right? That's how it works. That was a very demure head pat, thank you. No, I liked it. Oh, take a compliment. Take a freaking compliment, boy. That was such a gentle pat. I know. It was so demure. Thank you. Wow, they are squishy. You take this and you blow them up. Our main goal is to blow them up. You buy gun and you buy Horizon Focus and you... Oh, he's got the skin. And you one-shot them from halfway across the map. But I understand we walked around the LA County Fair last week. Barely 7 hours before you need to leave because you're back. Yeah. Roommate walked around the field of view of the camera. Cyber, he actually can't really get behind me because I have a green screen up. So he actually, it's a very tight fit for anyone to get in and out of this green screen, but I'm a skinny legend, I guess. Shoot them, bomb them. You respect the pathfinding. That's real. That's real. He has the Yorick skin. Hello? Dude, that skin is sick. That skin is sick. So what do you guys think? Would you prefer rank to be like a full stream, a full 4-hour stream, either Monday... No, I'm sorry, not Monday. I apologize, I said Monday. Tuesday or Thursday? Or would you prefer it to be half the stream Wednesday?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
We're getting the Sarah Queen? The Ocean oh, okay, we don't like the Ocean song, but we do like the Sarah Queen.
There is much to learn about this world.
Roommate elbow reveal? For the right price. Full stream rank sounds like hell. Yeah, maybe we could do half and then half playing with viewers? Why are you hating on my only skin? No, oh, okay, that chroma is actually really cute. I do like that chroma. I like green and the brown hair looks nice. I don't like the splash. The splash doesn't look like League of Legends art. It kind of looks like basic, like, mobile game art. Do you ever just... I do, Ivory. Can we join, though? Yeah, I don't see why not. If you guys are able to, given your rank and my rank, if you're able to join, yeah, sure, probably. I don't know where I land on that. I'm gonna be honest, because I would have to think about it. I think ranked can be kind of a stressful setting, and I guess I just wouldn't want any viewers to potentially tilt. I mean, if you guys were cool with, you know, with doing it, then sure. Sure. I just want the vibes to be right, you know? And I wouldn't want to disappoint anyone with my kind of lack of skill. I appreciate you guys having some semblance of confidence in me. I mean, unless really this is all just a plot to get me to int in ranked, to do poorly in ranked, but I don't think it is. I think you guys do actually have some confidence in me, so that's very nice of you. I do appreciate that. I don't really know if I would play Flex. Flex sounds kind of stinky. Flex sounds kind of stinky, I'm gonna be honest. Isn't Flex just, okay, their mid is duoed with the Master Yi, so I'm gonna get ganked 4 times in 2 minutes? Isn't that just the Flex experience? We've got some good clickbait out of that, though. If I'm, like, duoing ranked with my viewers, exclamation point, question mark. My viewer ints. Oh, okay. Their support is mid and running under my tower. See, what did I tell you guys? Playing Vel'koz, it incites rage in people. People just start playing real loosey-goosey. Alright, I'll back, Brand. I'll back. Chill out. Wait, they do have a Master Yi. That's weird. I just said Master Yi randomly. For real, I'm hyped to join Platinum Icarus game of normal. I miss those eras. Oh yeah, that's a good point. But you know the story about why I sat at Plat, though. I would literally just play ranked. You have to walk a little bit and then teleport. That's the strat. I would play ranked, I would do my placements, I would place gold, and then I would climb to plat and be like, okay, I'm done. I'd play 5 games or whatever, get to plat. The end. I didn't really want to go past that. And even to this day, I still wouldn't want to be diamond because I hate the color purple. If I hit diamond, I would have to try to climb further. So maybe that's my goal. If I ever hit diamond, that will force me to go higher. Go to emerald, then you're green. Exactly. Exactly. And I would sit at emerald because, man, that green is gorgeous. Not quite enough damage, but good job, Graves. Really, really clean. I like that this stream is so chill for an end of day stream whenever I manage to get here. Thank you for that. Oh, Tassadar, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. That is, you know, the highest compliment I could receive. knowing that I pass the vibe check or have good vibes it means a lot to me. And that's the thing, I feel like playing ranked would kind of destroy that vibe. But if we do it in moderation, it's true, and I'm someone who doesn't really do too much in moderation. I'm kind of an all or nothing person. And I don't mean that in a super negative way. I don't want you guys to think, oh, that's some horrible thing about my life. No, not at all. But I'm just saying, I'm generally a kind of all or nothing person. So to be told, hey, you could queue this a couple times a week, it sounds obvious, but it's not something I thought about. You know, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? You guys always give me really good ideas. That's why I appreciate you guys telling me these things. Even if they seem obvious to you, please always tell me your ideas. I'm always open to hearing them, and I probably didn't think of them. What's obvious to you might not be obvious to someone else. I'm out of mana. I must leave. Off meta and low elo is funny. That's true, Chaos. Higher elo, normal pain actually enjoyable, tolerable. Yeah. Why people be sweating in norms anyway? Hey Jinx, when you're ready to really push them back, let me know. I'm trying to play less aggro. We love the communication here. What if one ranked per day and then normal? Yeah, Cyber, I'm thinking something along those lines, right? I like that. I like that. I find their elbows obscene. No. Oh, that was so greedy. That was so greedy. Let's go, Gribs. Get him. Geometry. Listen, I knew the flash wouldn't be enough to close the gap, but the other problem is too, when I play ranked, I play like I'm very scared. You won't get these fun and wacky Vel'koz plays. We really just witnessed a flash queue. Hey, that has worked out for me 99% of the time, okay? I just got the sillies in me right now. I got a bad case of the sillies. Okay, solo him. You can do it with your passive. No, okay, no. That's fine. If Tempest had hit the E, 100%, I think would have killed Jin, but that's okay. Well done. Very nice. I knew that just barely wouldn't be enough. Okay, well, he was kind of asking for that. Bard. Bard. Barbara. I respect this Yorick rushing Spectre's Cowl into Heimerdinger top lane. Barb is top. Like how top lane is peaceful. Is it those guys playing Heimerdinger top lane? I'm pretty sure he chose violence by design. Come back here. I don't know, part of it is I also just don't like the vibe of ranked because everyone's so angy, but to be fair, they're kind of angy in norms too, so what's the difference really? I'm golden. Stand right by the wall when you're playing into Bard. That's the best strat. Who is teleporting? That's probably Brand. In fact, it's probably Brand. That's my secret. I'm always angry. No, I will admit, people are angry in norms too. People get angry when I paste my link. Like, it doesn't make a difference. Brand Flakes is heading down. Be careful. Be careful, he's 0-2-0. Watch out. Why do I have so many kills? I guess I killed Master E. I didn't get to fist bump. I'm purchasing things. Please understand. It's free 5 gold per Heimer turret. You know what? You got me there. Really, if you're picking Heimer, you're kind of just inting at that point because you're giving the enemy team so much free gold. That's how I feel when I play Malzahar. 2 gold per minion.
Enemy
I need to be stopped. You're kind of obliterating their mid. Yeah, but I'm not ready for ranked. I'm trash. I love Vel'koz's auto attacks. I'll just smack in the tower. Just bopping the minions. 3G per plant and smolder stacks. You talk about Zyra? Shut up, Bard. Shush. Be quiet. This is a library, Bard. Yeah, Zyra. That's quite a lot. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but 3 gold per plant with the amount of plants she puts down? Why do you keep going after my grapes like I'm not gonna protect him? That is crazy behavior. Look at Icarus with his cute little crown, thank you. Yeah, I got this recently. It's actually a Kingdom Hearts crown. It's meant to be Kingdom Hearts style. I really like it. I actually, I know it's just 3D printed, but I talked to the lady who made them and she's really nice. She posted about them and got a lot of interest, and so I ended up buying one. And I'm like, you know, good for you. It's a pretty unique little accessory. I do like it.
An ally has been slain.
Icarus plushie merch. You know, it's funny, Cyber, because I was joking with a friend earlier today, and I was thinking, you know, if I were to ever get popular enough to make merch, it would all just have a loon on it, though. I feel like it would all just be merch of a loon. And I feel like I'd be making it more for me than anyone else. Stop, I want my cannon! You stressed me out and I didn't get my cannon, Bard. That's the real play. You run into mid lane with your Taylor Swifties and just start running around in circles. It freaks me out. Yeah, my Taylor Swifties. You got a problem with that, roommate? Bard's Taylor Swifties. Oh! Oh, Seraphine! Sarah Queen! Sarah Queen! You didn't have your ult. How could you not have your ult? How could you do this to me? By the way. Nah, you didn't have your ult up, unfortunately. I do appreciate you though. So I was locked up, whatever. No worries. No, you played that perfectly fine. I'm just messing with you. Could be titled something about Barb. Freaking Barbara with her Taylor Swifties. I've had enough.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
It's pronounced Sarah. What? She's Sarah Fine, if you know what I mean. Ooh. No, I'm not really into Seraphine. She's not my type. In case you can't tell, she's not really my type. She's not really the type I go for. Shocking, I know. Seraphine.
Odd creatures of blood and flesh.
Yo, Bard's 420. He's gonna get his power spike.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, well he's no longer 420. Thank you, Seraphine. You've saved us an apocalyptic ending.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Okay, can we not have the Master Yi be unstoppable? Just had the most cathartic game of Kindred Jungle. Let's go. Or were you playing Kindred? Were you the Kindred?
Creatures mewing increases during death.
Cries in support. Get back here. Nice flash. Nice flash. Oh, by the way, guys, there's been some talk in the server about an interesting clash. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone, I already have, to ping you guys when Clash is coming up, so that maybe you guys can form a team, because I know a lot of you have expressed interest, and it is really fun. I used to play Clash back when it first came out, and it's a lot of fun, so I highly encourage, because you guys are, there's some really good players in the server. So you're not, you know, you're not gonna be disappointed with your teammates, certainly. Clash of League of Legends players. If you were the Kindred, 15-0, super easy marks. Oh, I'm not paying attention. We bullied the Viego and your Mordekaiser was the chillest man alive. Mordekaiser players, I feel like in general, are pretty chill. But there are some exceptions. I feel like Vel'koz players are also really chill. Whoops. See, I'm just a chill guy. I've never met a Vel'koz that wasn't chill, but I also haven't met a lot of Vel'kozes because I be playing Vel'koz, right? So... It was worth it to kill the 05-0 brand. Okay, maybe it wasn't. I was being silly, it wasn't worth it. Stop feeding the Master Yi. Killed through the rock. Yeah, I knew the Master Yi would kill me, but I thought the Graves would be able to get the kill, but he couldn't. He could not have gotten the kill. That was not his fault. I overestimated the amount that my tower would help me there. I'm getting these actually. I'll be good. I'll build my little Zanyas. Have my little stasis for this, man.
That's unexpected.
Wait, this guy builds lethality Yorick. Is lethality Yorick alive and well? Don't tell me this. Can't tell if you're getting easy games or if you're really good Kindred. Well, queuing up for ranked would help you find that out, but I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Sometimes I think, oh, my enemy laner's just really bad. It's not that I'm good, it's that he's bad. It can be pretty easy to tell though, Nor. I think you should probably be able to tell whether it's your skill or the enemy team not being so good.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy is legendary.
I'm gonna gank this man. I'm gonna gank him. He left. I mean, I'm on my way, but I'm not gonna be there for a millennia. High skill champion. That Master Yi barely pressed a single button there. I'm sorry, Graves. That's my bad. I shouldn't have gone bot. ¿Por qué no los dos true? Viego stole my red at the start. I thought he might have been good, but then like I killed their mid and Viego in 4 minutes. That Q went through the minion. Riot? Right, I want my LP back. I'm on my way. I'm on my way, Jinx. Oh no. Oh no. I could not even get to the wall in time. Alright, Master Yi's a lot. I don't know what the man, the myth, the legend was doing down there, to be honest. They were just bad. I didn't look at the scoreboard until after the match. Their jungle was 1-9, top went 0-9, support went 0-11. Yeah. Matchmaking will do that to you sometimes. My minions. We're not letting this brand get a single ounce of KP.
An enemy is legendary.
High concentration of subjects.
Not an ounce of KP.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Nope. You know what? I'm not interested in Mastery. Oh, he's tower diving my team, in fact. Not quite tower diving, but... Okay. Oh...
To date, none have survived preliminary.
Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Sorry, I think I'm cursed today, not playing great. No worries. I mean, I had my terrible game today. We all gotta get that terrible game out of our system. Also, Master Yi is really fed, and as Seraphine, you're not gonna be able to do too much to help us with him. So there's not a lot of pressure for you to be performing, you know, amazing this game. There's not a whole lot you can do to save us from Master Yi anyway. Or to support us. You're just gonna have to emotionally support us. Oh, nice. Very nice. We take those. The man doesn't know how to use stasis like I do.
Creatures of blood and flesh.
An enemy is legendary.
You got an ad for hamburgers and now you're hungry. It's that targeted advertising, man.
Your team has destroyed.
Yeah, I'm afraid Master Yi's gonna show up, dude. I know he was just top, but he's Master Yi, you know? I'm scared, man. Okay, he's still top. This Bard is super aggressive as well, though.
My presence causes them distress.
Yeah, I was just cracking that joke. He's so fast.
Quadra kill. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret.
Yeah, it's a little bit much. GG's though, it was a good one, but 18 kills mastery, that's a little much. It's a little much.
Your turret has been destroyed.
He has become a problem, yep. He sure has. And not much I can do as a Vel'koz, not much our Seraphine can do.
Turret has been destroyed.
Just not really the comp to play around Master Yi. We don't have a tank either, we don't even have somebody that can really build Thornmail, so it's just, it's gonna be a sort of slow burn kind of loss. Hello? Sorry, my loop deck is just deciding not to work. There we go. No worries, Tempest. That's how I felt the other game. No worries whatsoever. It happens. Alright, let me pay out real quick. I know I did FF on a betting game, but we weren't going to win that one. I'm going to be honest with you. We probably weren't going to win that one. Alright, it's 8 o'clock, so let's switch to Slay the Spire, and we will do probably like one run of it. Alright, just bear with me real quick while I figure this out. Okay, we're gonna sit in silence for a bit, guys. Bear with me. Okay, Slay the Spire. Should be all updated. We should be good to go. So see you later. Gonna go head to sleep. Aw, no worries, Tester. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Alright, queue is ended. We'll close out League of Legends. Go here. Alright, I have my webcam in the correct position. Alright, let me pull up the game capture. Hold on. Why is it taking me so long to find it? There we go. Game capture. Alright, and then let me get the game audio up. Alright, should be good. Alright guys, let me know if everything's good. And let me know how the game volume is. I know that this game gets kinda loud. So if at any point it gets too loud, just let me know. We've played through all the characters once, so I'm actually thinking about just looping back to the beginning here and going with our original character. Although, did I clear with this one? Did I beat the game with this character? I think I did. I think we'll just go... I think we'll just go with Ironclad here. We'll just start back at the beginning again. And they get healing at the end of combat. Okay, let's try it out. I haven't played Slay the Spire in quite some time, so I'm gonna be a little rusty, but let's see how it goes. Lose your starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. Interesting. That seems kind of good. Lose 8 max HP, remove 2 cards. That also seems pretty good. That's a pretty small price to pay to remove 2 cards, I feel like. Or max HP plus 8. I think I'm gonna get rid of the 8 HP and remove 2 cards. I think that's not a bad idea. I don't know if he's really supposed to remove strikes or defense first. We could maybe just remove one of each. Let's just remove one of each. I think that's good. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Okay, I do think we should go this way, because then we can decide if we want to do campfire and then elite, or elite and then campfire. I do kind of like having those options. Treasure chests up this way. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I don't think it matters too much what we pick here. Okay, once per combat it gains 6 block upon taking damage. So we might just want to hit each one once and kind of get that out of the way. And then defend. I feel like that's pretty good. The volume seems like it might be slightly loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a hair. Okay. That debuff kinda stinks, but I do think we just probably take this one out. And yeah, we can just strike this because we're going to heal after combat anyway, so I'm not super concerned about the damage. Gain 2 strength at end of this turn, lose 2 strength. Pretty good. Deal 7 damage. Shuffle Daze into your drop pile. End at 0. It's not bad. I mean, of course, Daze kind of stinks, but it's not that bad. Exhaust 1 card, draw 2 cards. Also not bad. All these are kind of okay. I kind of like these two, probably. I think we'll go with Flex. Flex seems a little bit better. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Okay. Upgrade 2 random cards and lose 14 HP. The thing is, I don't have a lot of good cards right now, unfortunately. However, it seems we would just lose 14 and not 14 off our max. It's tough because we don't have any good cards right now. I mean, I guess we would hope it goes for Bash and Flex, but the odds of that are pretty low. I mean, an upgraded Strike is not the end of the world, right? Let's go for it. Oh, nice. Bash and Strike. I will take that. As you walk through the light, you notice that the light is absorbed into you. It's scorching hot. However, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated, as though you received a well-deserved slap. I do like these, so maybe we go for one more and then fight. But then we do have a shop coming up, so I might want to... Let's see if we can handle 2 more fights before the shop. Okay, we probably want to go all out this turn. Let's use Flex. Get some good damage on this guy. And, call it a turn. Pretty straightforward. At the end of its turn, gains 3 strength. Right. And this applies vulnerable pretty good. Pretty good. I think we just do that, and then defend and probably kill him next turn, maybe? I mean, taking 6 damage is not the end of the world. Let's just do this, it should be fine. I don't want to lose too much health right now. Perfect. Alright, gain 2 dexterity, which improves the block gained from cards. Deal 8 damage to all enemies, pretty good. Deal 12 damage. I did really like Clothesline back when I played this character. Deal 6 damage. Add a copy of this card into your discard pile. Wow, that's pretty good. Some pretty good cards. I really like Clothesline. I know it's probably not the best thing to go for here, but I really like it. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to eat that 11 damage. There's no way around it. I guess we just do 12 damage and weak versus 10 damage and vulnerable. I mean, I think we go for that, and we should be able to take him out next turn. Hopefully. 6 block is kind of a lot. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. Ooh, that's pretty good. Never seen that potion before. Add 2 wounds into your hand, gain 15 block. Okay. Deal 7 damage, shuffle a dazed into your draw pile. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. I think I'm gonna go for this. It costs nothing, which makes it very tempting. Now, I feel like we could take on the elite before healing. That would be ideal, so maybe we go for this elite and then we heal. We don't have too much money for the shop, but we have some. Anger seems pretty worth it. Twin Strike is not bad, especially when you upgrade it. Gain 12 block whenever you are attacked. Deal 4 damage back. That's pretty good, but it does cost 2. Lose 3 HP and gain energy. That's pretty nice. Whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Dazed is a status card, so that counts, right? This guy does seem to have a lot of ways to generate these sort of status cards, so it seems kind of good, doesn't it? And it's on sale. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, take 5 damage. Also interesting. I think we grab this. I think we grab this. And I might even grab Twin Strike. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that for now. I don't know if that's perfect, but... At the end of his turn, gains 8 block. Okie dokie. Okay, we're just gonna have to eat the 13 damage probably because we don't have any block. I mean, we could pull a defend from our discard pile, but I don't think that's a great idea. We could also pull Flex out. Flex wouldn't be a terrible idea. It would just help us weaken this guy more. We could bash and then Twin Strike. I think that's kind of the way to go. I want to make sure that I'm actually using my potions when I get them because I tend to not do that, so... Okay, well I think we're definitely gonna want to defend, first of all. Alright, that's the best we could do there. We are dealing a lot of damage, but admittedly we are taking a lot of damage too, so we might want to try to grab some defensive cards when we can. I am liking Flex coming up so often though because of the size of my deck. The next 2 non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics. Okay, it seems pretty good. This turn your next card is played twice. Also seems pretty good. Deal damage to all enemies. Exhaust all not... Exhaust is removed till end of combat. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 5 block for each card exhausted. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain strength. I think we might just go for Cleave. Maybe. I don't think it's perfect, but having some form of AoE would be nice. Let's rest. We could use the HP. You happen upon a group of what looks like purple fire spirits dancing around a large bonfire. The spirits toss small bones and fragments into the fire, which brilliantly erupts each time. As you approach, the spirits all turn to you expectantly. Yeah, I'm cool with offering a card. Now, as tempting as it is to offer something like a defend or a strike, I think we should offer something a little bit better, because I think they might like that. I'd be cool with giving up Cleave. I don't think it's that great, so let's just give that up. You toss an offering into the bonfire. The flames grow slightly brighter. The spirits continue dancing. You feel slightly warmer from their presence. You heal 5 HP. Not bad. 8 AM spaghetti dinner? That sounds delicious, Cyber. Get some good Parmesan cheese on that? Tell me you're putting some parm on that. Okay, I think we head left. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 10. Nice. At start of each combat, heal 2. Yeah, these are both good. Looks like we have a lot of healing, so that will help with our kind of lack of defensive cards. No cheese, Cyber? Okay. Fair enough. Didn't buy cheese yesterday at the grocery store. Okay. Still delicious. Still delicious. Okay. Well, we definitely want to flex here. Clotheslining him might be good. Soften up some of that damage. And I think there's no real reason not to defend. I know we have our flex active, but I'm not looking to take too much unnecessary damage. Let's just defend there. Leftover spaghetti from last night. Well, you know what? If you heat it up real nice, I'm sure it'll be just as delicious. How do you feel about leftovers, Cyber? You seem like the type that'd be cool with leftovers. Negative effect on you and attack for 5 damage. I'm good with leftovers, but they do need to be heated up for me. I can't eat leftovers cold. I do just kind of want to take this guy out if possible. We could probably just take him out. I think we should. Love it as long as it heats up right. That's the correct opinion. I agree with that 100%. Your weakness is you can't tell if a food has gone bad or not. So there's like rules of thumbs. Like there's a rule of thumb for a lot of food, right? Like with chicken, I think it's like 3 days and stuff. I would highly recommend just Googling it, particularly for proteins. You don't want to mess around. If you're not sure if something smells off, or if you're not sure how long it's been in your fridge, you need to just, it's better safe than sorry. I nearly died from like some form of E. coli or something. So you really need to be careful. Okay, negative status effect, so we could just probably just 3-strike this guy. Alright, pretty happy with that. And we should be able to take him out this turn. Nice. Draw 1 card, pull a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile. Okay. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Now that seems pretty good because we don't have much in the way of defensive. And it costs 0. Can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack, deal 14 damage. Now that could be useful too because we do have a lot of attacks. I think Rage is kind of good here. Used to work in a kitchen and had food safety certification, so it's kind of ironic that you can't tell if yeah. You should trust food within 12 hours, given our climate here is different. That's fair. Yeah, you gotta make sure it's refrigerated properly. Please just be careful. I know you know what you're doing, but please be as careful as you can. Now we could stop by this campfire and maybe actually upgrade a card. I do like the upgraded Twin Strike. Let me see Flex. It's 4 strength. Flex seems kinda good. Clothesline seems not bad. Rage is not bad. I think Flex might be kind of good. I think we'll go for Flex. Because I will be thinning out my deck when I can. Nice, perfect amount of damage. Enemy loses 2 strength, exhaust. I don't really want that. Clothesline, pretty good. Your mom's real done
Creativity is limitless,
checking
for better
leftover
or
food is the
worse.
smell and taste. Yeah, 100%. Smell is really important. We recently got a food thermometer, and it's been very, very useful. We use it when we cook salmon and stuff. Obviously, it doesn't really apply to leftovers, but it's been really nice to have that peace of mind of things being cooked properly. My mom has always erred on the side of, I don't want to say overcooking when it comes to, you know, chicken and fish, but yeah, she errs on the side of caution. So it's always been good, but now we just have that extra peace of mind anyway. Gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random. I don't really like that. I think if anything I would take clothesline, but with the 2 energy cost it's kind of rough, so I might actually skip here. Yeah, I think we're gonna skip. How's the volume, by the way, guys? I haven't been checking on it, but it looks pretty good. On death applies vulnerable. Yes, I do remember that. Now these guys are going to attack out of sync, I think. So he's going to attack, and then this one, and then this one. So we could maybe try to take this one out as quickly as possible. Shuffle Dazed. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Yeah, I think we just kind of go crazy on this guy, right? Usually check food when it's been 3+ hours, yeah. And never leave food out. It sounds obvious, but a lot of people don't think about this stuff. Make sure you never leave food out on the counter, even if it's just for a short amount of time, you know, you might as well just put it back in the refrigerator if you're not gonna eat it. 13 damage, huh? I would like to clothesline here, I think that's good, and then we can strike. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Alright, we'll probably just use that on our next mob fight. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Gain 5 block. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. Okay, that's kinda cool. That would be really good in boss fights. Gain 2 strength. What, just gain strength? I'm taking that. That sounds pretty darn good. Look at that, we've healed up to full. Always put food back in the fridge, yeah. People think that they can't get food poisoning because it hasn't happened to them, but it's bad. 10 damage to all enemies. Oh yeah, we're using this. You bet I'm using that. Honestly, we could have just duplicated it. But we can take out quite a few of these guys anyway, so it should be fine. Oh, wait, actually we can. This shows we don't have a lot of attacks. Alright, we'll kill that one. I guess we'll just defend twice. Food poisoning is awful to suffer from. Yeah, it's miserable, and even with how miserable it is, right, that's one thing, but I almost died from E. coli. Almost died. I remember I was at the hospital and they're like, yeah, you have, I think it was E. coli, it was something along those lines, and the nurses were saying, you know, I was like, okay, can I just have an antibiotic or something, like a medication, and go home? And they're like, no, we can't let you leave. And so then I had to stay in the hospital for a few days and get IV medication, and I'm fine, fortunately, but yeah, that was just a lot. I don't even know where I got it from. I'd had it for a long time, I think, at that point. Whenever you gain it, plan attack, gain block. Yeah, this is fine. Deal 10 damage. Alright, we'll take this guy out next turn. We want to try to grab our next chest too, because we should get a pretty good upgrade from it. Once you suffer from food poisoning, it's living in fear after that. Exactly. I don't wish it upon anyone, but man, it makes you really understand the importance of food safety, you know? Deal 2 damage 4 times. Exhaust. Gain 30. I do like Impervious. I have used that a lot, but deal 9 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. It's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll take that. I think it's not too bad. Alright, we can upgrade here. Okay, not bad. Oh, we could just make this to gain 3 strength. That's not terrible. 7 damage twice is pretty good, though. I think I'll upgrade Twin Strike. You get a lot of mileage out of that. So enemy is blocking. After receiving 30 damage, it changes to defensive mode. Okie dokie. We might want to actually activate our fire breathing because I've been not using it. And we want to use this. I think we just get that for the rest of battle, or do we just get it for this hand? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out together. And apply weak. I mean, I think we just do that. I think this is fine. Okay, whenever we play an attack, we're going to take 3 damage. That will add up, so we definitely need to be careful. Yep, we kept our 2 strength. Very cool. Now, I wonder if when I pull that card again, I believe it should stack. So the next time I play it, I will have 4 strength total. Anger's good to use. I know it stinks because we're going to eat more damage. We could double our Twin Strike. But we're gonna eat, that would make us eat 12 damage. This is kind of tough. I'm assuming it's gonna go off each of the strikes, right? I mean, we could test it. Ah, it didn't. Okay. So it's per card. It's per card. Well, we might as well just deal damage here. I mean, I know we're gonna kind of bleed. That's okay. We do heal after the fight, so as long as we make it through. 8 times 2 is a lot, isn't it? Pull a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. I'm assuming you get to pick. Oh, okay, I think that card gets exhausted. I don't know why I didn't see exhaust on it, but I'm not seeing the card in my discard pile. So, okay, I think that those types of cards, they're just exhausted after you use them one time, which makes sense. It would be too strong if they weren't. I do kind of want to defend twice here. I mean, I could probably just tank 16 damage. But he still has quite a ways to go. Let's tank the damage. I think it'll be okay. And let's pull flex. Hope we're not being too greedy here. The biggest lesson you learned from your kitchen job was how to properly organize raw food storage. Yep. You can't have different types of raw food touching, and you can't have raw food touching food that is not raw. We are definitely going to use Rage this turn. And lifting 50 kilogram bags of rice. Jeez. Gotta be strong. Dexterity should work on Rage, I think. Let's try it. I think we can... Let's pull Flex back, maybe? Do we want to pull Flex or Rage back? Let's pull Rage. I think it's a little safer. Strike. Okay, he did form shift again. I'm not 100% certain when he form shifts, so maybe it's... I'm not quite sure. That's fine, we're learning. Not really, just drag the bag like you're dragging a body. Cyber. Let's play Rage. Do damage. Yeah, just strike and defend here. I think that's good. I think we'll make it out of here just fine. Okay, 16 damage is a little rough, but we can weaken him. Can weaken and then twin strike. We need to be very careful here. We need to be very, very careful. Okay. Okay, it's after receiving 50 damage. And he doesn't have thorns anymore, so we should be good. Okay. Gain 12 luck. Alright, seems straightforward enough for me. Exhaust your hand. Deal 7 damage for each card exhausted, then exhaust. Okay. Lose 6 HP, gain 2 energy, draw 3 cards, exhaust, not bad, and then impervious. Offering seems really good, but the problem is it seems kind of situational. I think this is not bad. Let's try this. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but... Gain energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. Ooh. During boss and elite combats, gain energy at the start of your turn. Okay, this is like the less scary version of the Philosopher's Stone. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. That could be very good. I feel like it's between Philosopher's Stone and the Collar. I'm assuming we gain energy at the start of every single turn, so we would just have 4 energy. Let's try it. It seems pretty good. You want to do dinner after this game? I'm done after this game. Just letting my roommate know. Alright, let's see where we're going. I do generally lean towards the paths with more options. So probably gonna go down the middle here. We do have a shop. Not bad. We don't have a ton of money, but we have some. But 2 shops in a row, almost in a row, is kind of not ideal. We do definitely want to get a treasure chest. Oh, it looks like we can't avoid them. Because we have our Matryoshka. Let's see. It's a lot of fights here, and if we go this way, we're not going to get an elite. We either do a ton of fights and get no elite, or we do basically no fights and get an elite. I mean, there's this path, which is several fights and then an elite, but I don't think I can handle that. There's no rest after it. I think we should probably go down this path and go for the elite. And then an enemy, and then rest. Your Wi-Fi is having issues. I'm sorry to hear that, Cyber. Okay, so I could deal 28 damage if I use this, but I kind of don't want to tank that much damage. This is kind of a stinky hand just in terms of... Okay, let's apply weak. And... oh right, we have 4 energy now. Oh shoot, okay, I could have done this differently then. Exhausting the whole hand is kind of scary, but... let's try it out. I want to try some of my new cards. I'm somebody who tends to fall into the habit of kind of just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm not very adventurous, so I kind of need to work on that. I say we just twin strike this one. Okay, we took quite a bit of damage this fight, but I'm fine with the way it worked out. That's kind of the play that comes with Philosopher's Stone. I feel like you're gonna take more damage, so that's part of it. What does this do? Pull the top 3 cards of your draw pile. Okay. 8 damage to all enemies. Deal 8 damage. Increases cards damage by 5 this combat. That seems kind of good, particularly in a small deck. Deal damage equal to your block. I don't think I'm going to be using that. Rampage is not bad, but I don't know if it's great. It's better than some of what I have, right? So I could take this and then thin out other parts of my deck, but... let's take Rampage. I think it'll be good into bosses. Now, we can remove cards here for 75, so let's play this carefully. I do like Whirlwind, especially given that I have 4 energy, so this might be a good purchase. Twin Strike, Shrug It Off. Shrug It Off's kind of great. Gain 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. That seems pretty good, especially on sale. Exhaust up to 3 cards in your hand and exhaust. Not bad. Draw 2 cards, pull a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Okay. I think we should probably go with Whirlwind, especially if we can get that upgraded. Let's buy that, and then I'm thinking we remove a card as well. Probably just one of the strikes. Yeah, let's get rid of one of the strikes. And then I think we take this. Seems good. I'm pretty good with that. We can't really afford anything else, so just leave. I think we can... oh, actually... we'd have to handle 2 fights. We'd have to handle an elite and a regular fight before getting to a campfire. I do think it's possible, but that's a little bit spooky. If I can get through it, I think this path is actually pretty good. Let's try it. Let's try it. I do think it's the best path. We could duplicate as well, gain 12 block, and play the 3 cards on top of your draw pile. Oh wow, it actually draws them and plays them. So there's a post from your internet, your ISP from 5 hours ago. The area is affected by broken fiber optic cables. Reason for that is some doofus somebody tried to steal the wire? That's a new one. It's funny that they told you guys that too. I would think companies here at least probably wouldn't tell you. They'd just be like, oh, due to, you know, an accident or something. Okay, so we can upgrade. I think we should upgrade Anger. I wonder if it upgrades the copy as well. It should. It should. So let's upgrade Anger. I think that's pretty good. We do have 5 block. It's not a lot, but... And then we could pull that card back. That might not be a bad idea. Alright, let's headbutt here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, right? So we're gonna be able to upgrade another card. I mean, honestly, we're not going to be in this fight super long, so I don't think fire breathing's actually going to come in handy, but I think it's kind of better than upgrading defend. Looks like the game audio is maybe a tad loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a tiny bit. Okay, 11 damage. We could just hit him for 20. Or we could do this. It would exhaust all these cards, but it's kind of not a terrible idea. That would hit him for 28, right? I feel like we want to reduce some of this damage. The post was posted around 3 AM your time on their Instagram. Who's the poor soul running their social media? That's crazy that they announced that through Instagram. I could maybe see Facebook, right? Because there's kind of an older population on Facebook, but Instagram? That's crazy. I think I'm probably just gonna... Let's block this. Because I'm afraid this guy's gonna drop a potion, and then I'm not gonna be able to pick it up. So, might as well make use of it. Man, that's a lot of damage. Use flicks. Weaken is good. I should have used this before that. I keep forgetting that I have so much excess energy. Well, I have the 4 instead of 3, it's my bad. Folks here mostly use TikTok and Instagram. Fair enough. Alright, we're slowly whittling this guy down. If we get good enough cards, we could probably take him out here. Pull a card from your discard pile. Right, but it would just put it on our draw pile anyway. Okay. Draw one card, put a card from your hand into the top of your draw pile. Can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack. Pretty good. I don't know how many of mine are really attacks though, let's see. I mean, quite a few of them are skills. They are mostly attacks. They are mostly attacks. I think it's not bad. We'll take it. We will go to the event here, and then I think the shop, and then try the elite. I think we'll be okay. I'm not positive, though. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in eerie unison. The tallest among them bears fanged teeth and extends a long, pale hand towards you. Join us, brother, and feel the warmth of the Spire. Now, I did do this before. Remove all strikes, receive 5 bites, lose blood vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. This seems kind of good. I don't really want to part with 25 max HP, so I think we should give up our vial and receive bites. Because getting 5 of them, we're going to earn more than 2 HP per combat. So this seems like a really good deal to me. The pale figures gasp as you take out the blood vial. The Master's blood, the Master's blood, the Master's blood. They all chant fervently as the tall one bows before you. Drink from his blood and become one with him. The chant growing louder, you consume the contents of the vial. Your vision immediately warps and fades to darkness. You wake up sometime later. An intense hunger passes through your belly. You must feed. So it seems like having that vial kind of gave a special interaction here where we got the 5 bites without having to pay the 25 max HP. It's really good. Really, really good. Alright, let's check out the shop. Deal 2 damage 4 times. I do really like this card. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. Just cancel all the cards in your hand to 1 this turn. It's not bad. Okay, I do think we can only afford these 3 anyway, so I think I might just get this. I know that there's potions and stuff. Draw 3 cards, dexterity, power potion. I think we just get this. It feels pretty good. Alright, let's try. We don't have a lot of HP. Not good. This is not good with Philosopher's Stone. This is pretty bad. I think we should use this. Gain strength, that's not bad. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, we definitely want to... we could duplicate this and upgrade 2, but these aren't the best to upgrade. I think we need to just try to make it through here. So let's upgrade Reckless Charge and Clothesline. Right, you can't upgrade Bite, can you? Oh, you can! Welcome back, Jingang. How was work? Okay, I think we want to weaken this one. We could almost kill this guy. I think we gotta throw another defend on us. We're at least gonna mitigate quite a bit of the damage. Whirlwind is kind of good. I think we might just want to play that. We will take a lot of damage. We could upgrade Whirlwind. But I think it would be a net loss, most likely. It would probably be a net loss. I think we just play this. It's too much damage to pass up. Okay, we could pull a card from our discard pile. If we did that, we could pull Whirlwind back. Oh wait, does it go on our draw? No, it goes on our draw, never mind. I think we just go for this one. You decide you're just gonna watch the replay and see what that Viego was doing. You know, I was gonna suggest watching the replay, but I don't know if you're, you know, sweaty like that and want to do that. It was funny because I was actually, you know, my mom sometimes asks me about why League players are the way that they are and stuff, and I was explaining to her how everyone always blames everyone else, not you, obviously, but, and I explained to her how most of the high elo players, people that climb, are people that review their own VODs and are able to be like, hey, I made this mistake, I made that mistake, and I've been thinking about doing that, especially if I'm, you know, going to play ranked, right? I've never really reviewed my VODs before, but it does sound like something that's just a good, it's just a good practice. Alright, we are pretty low here, but we're gonna make it out at least. You love watching a lot of your League matches, but from the enemy's perspective, yeah. It is kind of funny because don't they have it to where if you're watching the League replays in the League client, you can still see the enemy's pings and stuff, right? Because you can kind of tell when they're tilted when you see their pings. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. That seems really good. Exhaust any number of cards in your hand. That seems really good too. Anger's not bad. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 4 times. That would be good if it was upgraded. I imagine it goes up to maybe 4 damage. Maybe it goes up to 5. I don't really... Oh, that is the upgrade. That's Sword Boomerang Plus. That is already upgraded. Okay, not great then. I feel like that's not too good. I mean, 12 damage, but it's a random enemy. I think we'll just go with Anger. Anger seems pretty good. We have 30 HP. I think we should certainly be able to make it through. I like this guy. He's cute. This guy's absolutely in the vibe of things I like. It's Nessie. Kinda. I like him. Oh, Oh, I forgot I took Rampage. Is Nessa your favorite cryptid, gang? I think I've asked you and you've also told me you like Mothman. I myself very much like Mothman. What? Randomize the cost. Okay, because I was like, why did the cost go up? 16 damage, huh? Wait, is it? Whenever you draw a card, randomize the cost. Okay, I'm hoping that falls off at the end of this turn, otherwise that's going to be something to deal with. Mothman for the win, big agree. I have a giant Mothman plush, it's actually like right behind me. Really, really big. I love it. Life-size Mothman. We could gain 5 block here. And then maybe upgrade Whirlwind. And then just oh wait, do Rage and then Whirlwind. Okay, that should be good. He wasted a smite on a 100 HP red because he accidentally walked to your Krugs too soon and he was gonna reset the red. You know what? Good for him for smiting it instead of resetting it. Come on, that's Galaxy Brain if you ask me. $16 damage, huh? He could also just not do that. No, I guess this does stay the whole time, so we're stuck with the randomized cost. This is kind of rough. And it looks like the cost always goes up. Because this was previously 0, this was previously 1, this was 1, and this was 2. True, but you were done with your 2 camps by the time you stole the red. Yeah. A lot of people don't know how to play jungle at low elo. Deal 10 damage, pull a card from your discard pile. This is tough with the randomized costs. I feel like we have to block here. So what are Roommate and I having for dinner? I'm not sure. I haven't asked him. Okay, maybe it's not always going up because this one is 0. Okay, we should be able to do this properly. Deal 8 damage for each card that's exhausted. We'll exhaust the cards, but it would do 32 damage. I don't really think that's worth it because we have strength ups anyway. Inflame's not going to help, or Inflame's gonna help. Flex is not gonna help me too much here. Neither's fire breathing. Instead of stealing your raptors, he goes back to his own jungle and he didn't even use the emote for the Viego dash. Definitely bullied a new Viego player. Heartless. You're absolutely heartless. Should have asked him. You should have checked how many points he had on Viego before doing that to him. Okay, I think we just use this and then that and end turn. I'm really hoping we make it through. Just smacked your keyboard like it's Dance Dance Revolution. You open up a bunch of windows. Elune did that to me. I'm not gonna make it through this fight. Can we play if every card in your hand is an attack? Well, we can't because of Dazed. I think we actually lose. I don't know if I can make it through this turn. I don't think I can live here. We can't play this. Yeah, it was really close, but we don't live. That is really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Well, I don't think I have time for a second run, unfortunately. Otherwise, I absolutely would. Sorry that the run ended early. Didn't really do too well that time. I don't know, I think I did okay. It just kind of came crashing down that fight. I did say that going that route was kind of risky, so I probably shouldn't have gone for it, but man, you know, I wanted the reward. It was a good route to go, because we had the campfire, I think, right after this fight. Alright guys, thank you for hanging out with me, I do appreciate it. Anyone who's new here, please consider joining the Discord. It's pinned in Twitch chat, highly recommend it. I am off tomorrow, but I will be back Tuesday, right? Tomorrow's Monday, let me double check. Yeah, I'll be back Tuesday. And we'll do some ranked next week, perhaps. I just have to kind of work out how exactly we want to do that, but we'll figure it out. I'll ask you guys in Discord. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Have a fantastic night, and have a fantastic Monday if I don't talk to you. Good night, guys.